1.6 is looking at solving investment portfolio problems. So we have an example here of Andre. What we're going to do is we're going to look at his portfolio, one or more investment that he holds, and we're going to have to use the skills we learned in sections 1.1 to 1.5. So Andre is 17 years old and he's in grade 12. He's pretty focused. He plans to start a 4-year history degree next year, focusing on the Métis of Western Canada. His goal is to be a curator at Le Musée de Saint-Boniface at Winnipeg. He has the following investments. Starting when he was born, his parents deposited $100 at the end of each month in a savings account, earning an average interest rate of 3% compounded monthly. Well, this sounds just like the stuff we did in 1.5, which was investments involving regular payments. The next one was on his 8th birthday, his grandparents bought him a 10-year GIC that earned 4% compounded annually. So that looks like compound interest future value. Okay, next he's going to redeem both of these and combine them into one investment account that earns 4.2% compounded quarterly for 1 year until he starts school. He expects to withdraw the money from his investments account each year to cover major expenses, and he plans to work part-time. And here we have the little museum. Okay. So we're going to look at this first bit. Starting when he was born, he deposited $100. His parents did. So we're going to use a financial calculator because this is section 1.5. Okay, let's see if we can see what we're doing. So starting when he was born, they put $100 in. So the present value is 0. We should start with zeros here, actually. Oops. 0. Okay. So starting when he was born, his parents deposited $100 at the end of each month into a savings account. That earned 4%, so we have our 4%. They put a payment of $100, and it was compounded annually. And it was each month that they put in, sorry, it's monthly that they pay and monthly that it's compounded. The number of payments, okay, so he's 17 and he has each month. So we have to do 17 times 12. That's how many payments they've done. I lost my calculator. There we go. 17 times 12 months of the year. So they're going to put 204 payments in. 204. Okay, do we have that right? 204 payments, 4%, nothing they start with, $100, and we want to know future value. So 29,149. Geesh, not what I wanted. There we go. Okay. So that's the first part. Second one, they bought him a 10-year GIC that earned 4% compounded annually. So this is work that we did in section 1.3. We're going to use the formula I have right here. The future value is equal to the principal. This principal is $5,000. 1 plus the interest rate. Well, the interest rate is compounded annually, so I don't have to worry about dividing by anything. I can just convert it to a decimal. And how many times is it going to be compounded? Is 10 times. Because from 8 to 17th, that's 10 times. Okay. So this is equal to 5,000. 1 plus 0.04 to the power of 10. Oh, I should have combined that. Okay, let's go forward one there. 1.04 to the power of 10. Okay, we're going to get out our calculator and we're going to add this together. So we have 1.04 to the power of 10. I do my exponents first. Equals, and I times that by $5,000. So I have $7,401.22. Okay, and we said this first one, actually, you know what, I have all of that information right here. Oh, right here. So 26 and 7401. Now it says, how much will his new investment be worth when he starts school? Remember, they said that what they were going to do is they were going to take them both out, combine them into an account that earns 4% compounded quarterly for 1 year. So now we're going to add those two values together to get the principal, and we're going to use the same formula here, this same formula, and plug it in at 4.2% compounded quarterly. So we're going to take that value, we're going to add those two things together, we're going to get a value there. We're going to go 1 plus 0.042 divided by quarterly means divided by 4 to the power of 1 year times 4 is 4. So we're going to use those principal we used in 1.3. When someone's already done the work here and we get the value, so we added those two things together and then we put it in at 4.2% compounded quarterly. Okay, so this section is just all about using the information we've learned up until now. So you will need that financial calculator, and remember that's just found on the course. If I can make this big, it's found on the course right there, your financial calculator, or you could use a spreadsheet, and you're going to use the information you already know.